return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. To throw is Daniels.
Bro, I walked right into that. I did not see him. Damn.
He comes up with a sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
I did not fucking see him, bro. Please.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one balled in, and again it's Robinson.
That punk ass sack, bro. God damn.
Only a gain of 2 there. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Steven Sims set to return it for Washington. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards.
That is scary wide over.
1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Now Jackson steps away.
Bro, I'm playing outside. Why the f—
This past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 in a 1st down.
That is definitely what we call our defense.
Maybe I should have hard slatted it.
That is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Play action. Now Jackson. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, this pass broken up. The contact, well timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now it's the backup Mariota. Open man is Noah Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To the air goes Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through the entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. Line of scrimmage again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Washington. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Bro, you bum ass nigga, you right there. It's a fucking pig, bro. What are you doing?
Good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And able to break one tackle.
Damn, bro.
Brought down, but a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
And Jackson throwing once more. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
Now it's Jackson. And a quick quick throw here. That's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Jackson.
Bro, intercepted. The fuck are y'all batting? Like, bro.
Defensively, and 2nd down.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Like, bro, what the fuck are y'all batting the ball down for? Intercepted. It's right in your fucking hand, bro.
A great effort there.
That shit is trash.
Final seconds of the first half, and the Ravens have a chance to tie the game.
God damn, bro, this shit is fake as fuck. Why you missed the fucking field goal, bitch? It's supposed to be a fucking interception anyway, bro. Piece of shit ass EA. Shit dumb as fuck.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second.
Dumbass niggas batting the ball down. It's right in your fucking hand, bro. Scary ass. Hate niggas.
Oh, a dangerous return man shown.
Shit, let me bounce off that and go fucking score.
He's gonna pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Lucky as shit off, bro.
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, out of the locker rooms, here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Henry. And in the run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Here is 3rd down and 4. Henry up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here. Steps away to his left.
Where's my contains?
He's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Bro, they gotta give me something, bro.
Great time for their first interception of the game. Instead,
They just have to.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Jackson. And that'll be
Let's see.
off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
He like to roll out.
Jackson now.
What?
It's taken in by his big tight end. Looking to bring that over.
How the fuck did he...
Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And this will be caught.
Hey, like, bro, he's going to do some, like, I have to get a pick 6, bro. This nigga is throwing right to me. Right to me, bro. Alright. Damn.
That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
What the fuck, bro?
The lane opens here.
Give me something, bro.
And all in all, a pretty solid return.
This the luckiest nigga I know.
Down officially at the 34. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They begin the drive with Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down. Mariota going to change the play. Now on 1st down.
Mariota? Fuck happened to Jaden? The fuck, bro? Quit playing with me, bro.
And that will bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice save.
The fuck is Mariota in the game?
That's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Why is Mariota in the game? Tell me why. What happened to Jaden?
You pointed out to me in half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally.
Wait, where is Jaden?
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get
What?
the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Why is Mariota in the game, bro? Fuck.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. After the interception, here's Jackson being chased out left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the screen that gets him a 1st down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. 2nd half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So first and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter. This time, the extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now they'll audible to something else. Now Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Flushed out right. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now 1st and goal. Throwing now is Daniels. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
This fucking game.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. That is intercepted. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. And it is caught. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. 2nd down, goal to go. Robinson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he is across and in for the score.
You know we going for the fucking dub, bro. Come on.
Tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can
You
go
know we
for
going
2
for this
and go
fucking
for the
dub.
win.
Come on.
Yes, sir. That touchdown puts them
Come
in
on.
striking distance.
Let's
And let
win
me
this
tell you
shit.
something. Forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
Now Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And it is caught.
Pussy.
They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
All that shit you got off.
Following the touchdown, here's
stay in
Simon now to
bounds.
kick it off. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
No.
And that'll fall incomplete.
None of it.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
No, nigga. Come here.
A costly sack.
Have to go deep now.
Timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. One last shot for Jackson.
Dumbass bitch.
Intercepted. And the Commanders are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
All that bullshit you been throwing. Get the fuck off the field, pussy.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory.